colors are so great. I love it. It's gorgeous. Pardon me. That guy needs to die. I just don't like him doing what he's doing. Bullying people. Sure. Meeting place map. Weird spirit ash, sweet. I abandon here the flesh of my body. I thought he was already stripping body parts off. Empyrean blood virgin. Is it Okina? It's pretty cool. Good Okina quest. So we're looking for the Skidoo Atlas. This looks like it could be some kind of dungeon. I'm dead. Why my death counter not working? Okay, let's do. In the Skidoo. I can't tell if it's like a dark image of the real world, if these are actual places. I think they are. I think it's a portion of Limgrave which has been removed. Oh, they're fighting. We found some more fighting dragons. Let's go up there and trigger the health bars. I think the dragon's gonna win this one. Damn. It's one of those Moog minions. So I'm looking for the Dark Light Catacombs. That's a great name for a catacomb. I guess. This place is crazy. There's crazy stuff happening. I'm out of friggin' grace. Come on, boys. We're taking back this grace. This big jerk plant. Oh, fuck. This is not a very welcoming grace site. Ember of Mess. Oh no! Oh my god! That's disgusting! I don't know why these guys aren't moving, but I don't care. Just killed a chaos rat in one hit. That was kind of nice. Why aren't my boys helping me here? Seriously, guys, what's going on? Okay, thank you. Fire up. Dryleaf Dying. Ruined Forge of Starfall Past. It's a weird name. May we find an alternate route? I found a wise beast and have slain it. It is a really pretty game. How are you doing today? Thank you for stopping in. I just looked up and saw Sumi Muncherio. That's an interesting name. Sushi Munch. Oh, Sushi Muncher. Lol. I get it. How you doing, Sushi Muncher? It is a pretty game, and you know what else is pretty? I can do this. Oh wait, I didn't do it yet. Hang on, check this out. I got a little thing I can do. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Don't go nowhere. Hang on. You're gonna like this. Give me about 10 seconds. Camera tools incoming. One thing I like to do is I have like an art history background. I like to explore Elden Ring from as many angles as possible. And they have so many awesome camera tools available now. Like, I've got one from Olaf _INF on Patreon. And at any time during the game, you can just hit insert and take over the camera. And it's not only good for, you know, kind of scoping out places if you know, are in a little bit of a hurry and just want to knock something out. It's also great for looking at the architecture, getting to places you haven't seen before. Oops, well, my cam, I'm losing control of my cam. 8:57. I'm sorry, that's about 10 minutes ago. I doubt you're probably even still here, Sushi Muncher, but I do apologize for not responding to you promptly. It's adventuring. I hope you're still here. You can see all this beautiful stuff. Yeah, if you like the beauty of Elden Ring, as I do, come to the right place, because I am making lots of videos specifically about the art and the architecture and the story, how it all comes together, the culture of the lands between. The beautiful culture. This is hardcore. We got some gallows. Dang. That's never good. Who are they hanging? These guys. They look like Golden Order knights, aren't they? And this is the kind of stuff that the camera tool allows you to do. Like, this is so amazing to me. Just to be able to run around and look at all this stuff. So we have fire, and it looks like maybe the Void Snake. I'm gonna guess that's the Void Snake on the right. There's a lot of iconography here. We see a tail. Oh my gosh, this is really interesting. Look at this central figure. We have a spear. And wrapped around the spear, if you start at the very bottom, you can follow its tail up. It coils around the spear once, but then it seems to... I'm not sure if it's... I don't. It seems to be separate from the outer ring. What are these on the side? These be dragons? Bird? Yeah, so I'm going to say this is the Void Serpent, the Abyssal Serpent. Although, there definitely are two separate, distinct snakes here. It's not one continuous, like, Mobius strip snake. It's like there are two entwined. There's a couple lump points. Could they both be eating their own tail? Could it be like two Ouroboros, like, intertwined? Interesting. If you look at this shape, this is actually the primal current, the primeval current, bending around and attaching to itself. It's the same shape. It's the double helix. So maybe this is like the double helix represents energy and matter. The void represents the void. At the center, it's very interesting. I guess the fire, Mesmer's flame. So it seems to be, I'm going to guess, if I had to guess what this is, and I've not seen this ever before, I'm going to guess this is Mesmer's symbol. I'm going to guess this is his emblem. You have the fire from the Fell God. Mesmer's big on flame. He's burning everybody. He's burning everything. He's cleansing. He's using the forbidden flame to just burn away his enemies. And then you've got the Void Serpent. You've got the Abyssal Serpent. Split down the middle, half and half. Interestingly, this sort of resembles a face with a mouth and an eye. In the cutscene that I watched, his right eye, when you're looking at him, which is his left eye, is sealed with a gold Maricus seal. You would think that would be over this eye if this was Mesmer's, unless this is upside down for some reason. Ah. Then it becomes more like a crown. The flames pointing down. Or is it rising? I could be wrong. We'll see if that turns out to be Mesmer's logo. I don't really think I like it. I don't think it's a very good logo. Oh, here's a better one. Here's the spear, integrated. Ah, well that makes sense. That makes more sense. It seems like this is the way it was intended to be displayed. Here it doesn't have the spike on top and it looks a little stupid. Looks like it's just cut off. It's a cut off spear. Yeah, I think this was kind of just made in a hasty display. They're like, oh, take a picture frame and I don't know, put a rock behind it. Trim off all the extra shit and stick it on it. This looks great. Oh, wow, we can see very clearly what's happening here. There's figures. Should I... I'm gonna turn the settings up. Let's take a look around and say... Good, nice little dungeon. Do I feel bad for cheating like this? This is basically a new game. I never do this. This is not like something I don't feel bad. I'm like an archaeologist. I'm exploring. Look at me, I'm a scholar. I'm Indiana Jones of Elden Ring. Out adventuring with my whip. Except I won't use a whip because they are the worst items in this game, by far. I'm so sorry I missed you, Sushi Muncher. Ah, oh, that bothers me. I feel like I missed out on a conversation because I wasn't looking at my chat. I didn't have my second screen open. This is why... Yeah, you get most of your, like, chatters in the first couple minutes of the stream. I think that's when they recommend... The algorithm starts recommending you to people to see if it's worth watching, and if people ditch out after 13 seconds, then the algorithm probably stops recommending it to people. So maybe I should start responding like it's important, you know what I mean? Like actually start interacting with my viewers. That would be something else, wouldn't it? There's so many channels with 0 viewers or 1 viewer. Like you're gonna go in there and sit and wait for 10 minutes for a response from somebody? No way. Alabaster Lord Sword. That's a good sword, I think. Maybe it could be. I know who the Alabaster Lord is. It's the guy with Alabaster. His name. Well, I gotta say, this place is pretty sparse. Alabaster Lord Sword! Alabaster Lord Sword! Alabaster Lord Sword! Lord Sword! Alabaster Lord Sword! Check out the Alabaster Lord Sword. Alabaster Lordy Sword. A weapon unique to the Alabaster Lords. A race. This is who I want to know. Who are these guys? I fought a guy called like the Onyx Lord the other day, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And I want to figure out who these guys are. So the Alabaster Lords are a race of ancients with skin of stone who were said to have risen to life when a meteor struck long ago. Okay, here's something that's going on right now that is concerning me greatly. Radagon clearly has, like, stone skin. Marika and Radagon are displaying, like, weird properties in their skin. So how did they get tied in with the Alabasters? I think that's the key that's going to put this all together. How did they get Alabaster traits? I think the greater will is trying to unify. And take back control of the minor wills. All these other wills aren't obeying his great will. They got their own wills. I don't know. And then, like, what distinguishes the greater will from the other ones? Like, are they all just the greater will? Is everything the greater will? But then separated from the greater will? But then if it's incorporated by the greater will, does that mean it's part of the gold border? I think the greater will is golden. Greater will is like everything space that's amber. That's nice. I like Grave level 7. Sure, fine. Stuff. Alabaster Noble. So they rose to life after a meteor struck. Well, that doesn't really. I mean, you could say that the meteor. Okay. Where did Radagon get his gravity? So meteors, glintstone. There's blue glintstone and purple glintstone. I've noticed. I think there's also red glintstone. Have I seen red glintstone? I believe I have. I think white glintstone might exist. Grave Glovewort 9. Niner. Never felt finer than a Grave Glovewort 9. I want to do a tiny feet. I want to get those tiny feet guys. I want to animate some tiny feet people. I want them to be like our mascot. It's kind of a generic enough design. You can just have a tube person with tiny feet. And theirs have hands. Ours don't have hands. Ours just have tiny feet. This is my favorite part of Elden Ring. Watch this. Look at this. This is the best part of Elden Ring. This guy, first of all, love him. Love him to death. They're very sweet. Their heads take weird shapes sometimes. They've got luscious flowing locks. And if you go underground, you'll discover that they have little tiny feet. Little tiny feet. That's why I call this guy Tiny. You never see it. They're always underground. They got little tiny feet. Fun fact, he's sitting down always. What she sees. Here's an item. It's probably good. Get that. And I'm guessing if there's action to be had, it's probably what back there. Dungeon. Maybe the action's already been had. Maybe that was it. Just getting into the dungeon. Oh. Oh, it's an ant. Let's go up there and see what else Mesmer discards. I wish I could just feed it continuous input. I have to hold this down with my finger. To get it right where I want it. I'm in the upside down. I've gone so far backwards, I'm forwards. I gotta reverse. I'm in like flash reality. If I push left, I go right. Yeah, reverse. I'm actually going in right. Go. About it. We didn't travel far. Alright, well, I think there's still an item out there somewhere. How do I get to the Skadu Atlas Plateau? I feel like there should be a boss in it. What are those? Oh. Diallo's mask. Oh, is it Dee's brother? It's got to be in this region, probably, right? It's just south. Get down there alive. Sure, we get a look over there. Maguro Zushi. Zushi. Big fatty. Big fatty too. Kappa Zushi. Race plane, that's where we start. Me, macro. Okay. Disappointing. Okay. You hear like a water. Yeah. Let's try it again. This time, stay to the right. Stay to the right. I have 10 minutes. We got to do this. Got to get something done in the next 10 minutes. Crabs. Bugs. This could have been a lot worse. What if all these were like ulcerated tree spirits? That would be bad. Something? Wooden cross. Very interesting. Hey, I'm finally going the right way. What do you... Well... So much for that. It's like all splintered trees. Is this one massive tree and then splintered and then splintered and splintered? What is going on here? It's getting smaller. I see this is an endless cycle of rebirth. Well, I guess it's not endless. I'm seeing this as the ultimate destination, or maybe one of... So if once upon a time this was one giant, let's hypothesize, tree, and then it died and gave birth to another tree. This one, like, slightly smaller. It grew from the inside, it grew. Well, then wait, why would they... No, it wouldn't do that. Because the bottom wouldn't be splitting. Well, the husk, it's getting smothered by its own husk, isn't it? It's emerging inside the husk, but the old husk is so strong that the new one eventually erupts out of it, but it doesn't ever attain the same size as the previous one. Could that happen? Like, okay, imagine a tree gets really, really big, and it's got big, thick iron skin, right? But it dies slowly from the inside, becomes like hollow, leaving the big exterior skin. However, you know, before it dies, it plants a seed that lands in the center and grows in the same spot as the old one. And this mighty tree, just as mighty as its predecessor, begins to grow. But this time when it reaches, you know, not even the same size as its predecessor, because it's got big, thick walls surround it, it begins to get constrained, and it lives its whole life struggling against the previous generation's remains. And it can never grow. So each succeeding generation just becomes a smaller, like more hardened tree until it becomes a spire. It's trying to grow like a tree reaches for sunlight. It's trying to escape the husks surround it. That's my theory about what's going on here. That's just something I'm spitballing. Or it was just like, I don't know, somebody used a big power... What the fuck? Did you see that move? It just like illuminated all of a sudden. You can see the runes on the moon. I believe this is where Ronnie cast her rune when she tossed it away. I think she put it on the moon. So that no one else could have it. So now if that's her great rune, she cast it away. That rune's forever out of reach. Right? That rune can no longer be part of the Elden Ring. That power is lost. Can that power be regained? Will they have to like consume? Is that what's happening here? Is the greater going to be like... Well, you could. You would just have to crash the moon into the planet. That's crazy. That's really neat. I'm gonna capture this in photo. Oh, did they take the moon out in photo? Or did it just get covered by the... I guess it just got covered. Missed it. Got covered by clouds. Or maybe the time of day changed. Yeah, it's like day... Those little bunny rabbits. Nobody ever talks about these guys. Are these guys evil or are these guys nice? These guys are totally nice. See, this looks like a natural creature. This looks like something we should like attain to, right? We have diversity, we have biodiversity. Or was there a furry god long ago? Made all these cute little animals. But you've also got an eagle. Got these guys. Or elk, whatever it is. Actually quite abundant. Got very detailed birds. Movie magic. See the problem. This is like that's where it was, and it was way too high. How did I get down there? Let's head west. Doesn't look like west. This isn't the Scatty Mountains. So pretty. Look at this. Look how pretty this place is. Dragon. Sparking. Oh, that's a goat. Oh my god! What the heck? That's pretty wild. I'll find a grace and I'll call it quits. We'll come back tonight. May not be a grace. This is suspicious. Right. Dragons everywhere. Black Flame Tornado. That sounds awesome. Expert jump. Baby, baby, baby. Old fang. Garbage. Garbage item. Who's not letting me use my map? A boat? The hell is that? Oh no! I realized at the last moment that I wasn't galloping. Well, I don't know. How lazy do I want to be about my rules? Purple. Ah, still can't make it. I had to rematch. I had to rematch versus the jump. Grab my souls, then we're gonna quit out. I need to fix my brakes before I go to work today, or I'm probably gonna get hit by a car or something. Alright, have a great day, everybody! We didn't find what we were looking for, but we had a good time, didn't we? Come back.